when we go to court. Now, with all the judges that we know that comes through our organization, and we're asking these questions, you'd be surprised on how many times a judge told us how many times he had to sign an arrest warrant because of what someone put on social media. Now, when you're dealing with court issues and you're dealing with visitation, you as a father want to be mindful of what you put on that social media, because your child's mother is going to use that against you. I can guarantee you she will use that against you because of what you put on social media. So you don't want to put nothing stupid on social media that will come back to haunt you, that's going to delay you as far as you picking up your child or your children. And what do I mean by that? Let's say, for instance, you put on social media with you drinking with your boys, you got, alcohol in the background, the bottle turned up. That's gonna hurt you when you go to court if she used the social media. You smoking weed, you got bags of weed, you got it all sitting there, you rolling up joints or something. That's gonna hurt you. So we want you to be mindful of what you put on social media. My child says Daddy is here to help you deal with these issues and stay focused when you are going to court. So whatever you're dealing with, we want you to write on our Facebook page. We got Instagram, all these things, all these media things where you can write and give us the information, or we can give you the information if you tell us what you're dealing with. So I can give you the information that you need to resolve your issues. You can give us a call at 866-72-DADDY. That's 866-72-32339. My child says Daddy is here to help you resolve your issue without you spending a lot of money going backwards. Another thing that we do here at My Child Says Daddy is we have consultations. Our consultations are $125, but we guarantee our consultations, meaning that if I cannot help you resolve your issues in the consultation, you pay nothing. Everything that I talk about comes right out of our book that we charge $35 for plus postage. We hear everything that we deal with is coming out of here. We're showing you how to work within the system to get results. We want you to stay focused. We want you to stay on the issues. We want you as a father to continue to be a parent to your child or your children, because there's going to be a lot of things that you're going to be dealing with. And when you come into My Child Says Daddy, we're keeping you focused on the right issues so that you don't wind up wasting a lot of valuable time doing the wrong thing. We don't want you to get caught up with monitored visitation. We don't want you to get caught up with domestic violence. We don't want you to get caught up in none of these things. Our job is to help you resolve your issues without you spending a lot of valuable time going backwards. And again, we have meetings every Monday night. We're here for our clients. Whatever you want to talk about, you can give us a call at 310-642-8816. That's 642-8816. Today, we're talking about be mindful of what you post on social media. We want you to be very mindful, because these things can come back to haunt you when you're dealing with custody, visitation, or divorce, child support, whatever the case may be. Because we have a lot of clients, even with our clients that are some of our within rappers, or whatever the case may be, they made post that they got a lot of money on social media. So you're going to use that on child support. You're not paying child support, but you're going to post that you got all this cash, just like a little young rapper would do. That's what they do. We have seen it. We've seen it over and over again. That's why we want you, when you're dealing with any kind of custody issue, during your time of going to court, we want you to be mindful of what you put on that social media. Now listen, you should be able to put on whatever you want when you're dealing with the court system, or whatever you want to put on your social media. But when you're dealing with the court issue, when it's time for you to go to court, if you're going to court 6 months, a year from now, be mindful of what you're doing, because that can come back to haunt you. We already know that jobs even look at your social media when you're dealing with these issues. And They don't allow you to get jobs because of what you put on there. We just want you guys to stay focused. There's a lot of times that people think that fathers cannot get the information or there's no place for you guys to go to. Well, My Child Says Daddy is the place for all you fathers to come and get information. It doesn't matter what state you're in, it doesn't matter what city you're in. I can guarantee you that we can help you resolve your issue without you spending a lot of money going backwards. All you gotta do is write on social media, on our Facebook page or our Instagram, write a statement, whatever you want me to talk about, whatever issue that you are having. Give us a call at 866-72-DADDY or 310-642-8816. I'm here to help you resolve your issue without you wasting a lot of valuable time going backwards. That's 866-7232-3339. My Child Says Daddy is here to help you resolve your issues without you wasting a lot of time going backwards. Our consultations are only $125, and we do guarantee if I cannot help you in the consultation, you pay nothing. We have a lot of valuable information to help you resolve your issues. Again, with all the judges that comes in to My Child Says Daddy, they give us the information so that we can pass it on to you. The things that we have in this book, again, is the same thing that I talk about is in this book that I talk about right here on FaceTime and Instagram, because we're here to help you resolve your issues. You don't have to waste a lot of valuable time going backwards if you come in and get the right information, because we're gonna keep you focused on the issue, which is your child, your children. Go to court. Here's how you go to court. Here's how you can continue to be a part of your child's life without you spending a lot of time going backwards. We want you to be mindful of what you put on social media. We want you to be mindful of when you make that phone call to your child's mother. We don't want you to make any kind of threats, because that is part of social media. When you make that phone call, she may push your buttons, get you all pissed off, get you angry, and then the next thing you know, you're making a threat talking about, I'm gonna come do something crazy, you're gonna kick your ass, I'm gonna beat your ass, or you ain't gonna see tomorrow. Well, those threats over the phone are called terrorist threats. That's domestic violence. That can make you go backwards before you go forward. That's why we want you to do is to give us a call at 310-642-8816. That's 642-8816. My Child Says Daddy is here to help you stay focused, help you to get some results when you go to court, because we know fathers, we're men, we want to be that macho person, but we know that we get emotions. We do have emotions, and when it comes down to our kids, we do get emotional, and that's why you start going off and doing crazy stuff when you're making that phone call and she's pushing those buttons. Well, we want to take those buttons away from her when you call into My Child Says Daddy, because that's what we're doing. We're taking what you're doing. Be mindful of what you post on social media. Be mindful of when you make that phone call. Be mindful of when you interact with her mother, the boyfriend, whomever, the babysitter, daycare person. We want you to be mindful of everything that you're doing, because we don't want it to come back to haunt you. And it won't come back to haunt you if you come into My Child Says Daddy, well, we can deal with those issues. We can deal with the topics that, as far as what you want to put on social media, we can talk to you about.
So as far as is concerned of you talking about having a drink on social media, are you saying that it's not okay to have an occasional drink or to have a family function, or are you speaking on turning up in the club and popping bottles when you say that you don't have, any funds to help with your child, or you can't pay child support? In what manner are you speaking on when you say posting about alcohol on social media? Because there is different levels.
Right, and that's a good question. I'm glad you asked that question. And what I'm talking about is, yes, you don't want to show these kind of things when you're dealing with a custody issue, popping bottles, turning bottles up, because it gives that image of what's going on. It gives that image of you being drunk. It gives that image of you're not being responsible. It's just an image. It's a subliminal message that you're sending to the courts. So during this particular time, while you're going to court, you want to stop all these things and stop posting these kind of things when you go to court or before you go to court, because again, she will use that. Your child's mother is going to use that against you. So do you have any other questions, or anybody have any questions that they want to talk to me about? Because again, you guys can write a comment, whatever you want me to discuss. I'm here to give you solutions on how to work within the system to go to court.
The flashing of money.
Flashing of money is always bad, because again, you know, she's going to say that you're not paying child support and or you're not paying enough child support. You may, even if you go rent a car, you may go rent a Mercedes, you may go rent a G5, you know, all these kind of cars that you, even though you may not own it, you may go rent it. You don't want to go rent anything like this, because again, they're going to use the ability to earn, as far as saying this is the lifestyle that he's living, and you're living larger than what it is, and that's how they can wind up getting you to pay more child support, because you're living larger than what you are. That's why we're saying be mindful of what you post on social media when you're dealing with these custody issues, when you're dealing with child support issues. We want you to be mindful. That's why we want all you fathers to come into My Child Says Daddy, so that we can help you get focused and show you how to work within the system to get results. We're not trying to tell you here's how you get over on the system. We're not trying to tell you here's how you get over on the mother. We are fathers that's showing you how to work within the system to do the right thing, so that you can continue to be a good parent to your child or your children. We want you to do the right thing. Our job is to show you how to stay focused. We don't want you to waste a lot of valuable time, because again, we don't want her pushing those buttons when it comes to you dealing with your kids, because we know if you have not dealt with your emotions when you're dealing with this custody issue, and she's stopping you from getting your little girl or your little man, we know that you can become very emotional. And these are very hot topics when they push your buttons and tell you that you can't see your child. We want you guys to come in. Our consultations are only $125. $125 that we guarantee. If we cannot help you, then you don't pay nothing. Call us at our toll-free number, 866-72-DADDY. That's 866-72-32-339. So whatever you guys want to talk about or discuss for tomorrow, we're here to help you resolve your issue without you wasting a lot of time. We're showing fathers how to go to court and get results. Until then, tomorrow we'll be back. Ask any questions, call Daniel Pacheco at 866-72-DADDY. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Thank you.